We're going to be learning about face reading, how we can see what somebody's thinking, how we can adjust what we're speaking to what they're thinking, and also how we can change the things that are going on in our body and in our mind to make our face be more approachable to other people.
The face reading class I've just been through is amazing. It is so revealing because you get to know yourself from inside out, and you can heal yourself and change yourself from inside out. I never imagined something like this, and I would recommend to from now on to the wherever I go, I would speak about it because it's been so amazing.
It's been fascinating and very interesting how much our faces talk to people without us saying not one word.
This is one of the key tools in your freedom fighting tool belt that you can have in order to get people to listen, in order to get people to pay attention, and in order to understand and be understood.
What I surprisingly found the other side of the course was that I was able to kind of understand myself also better. I have found the information to be really empowering and important, and more people, in my opinion, should be aware of it.
To a large degree, this is an area that's been neglected.
Specifically, how you watch somebody, how you see what they're thinking, how they're thinking, and how you can adjust what you're saying to what they're thinking already. They say, meet the client where the client's at. Well, with face reading, you know where they're at. You can see where they're at.
I think that skill alone, being better at recognizing lying, that's got to be worth the price of entry just on its own.
The face reading course and where Agnieszka is taking us, she's really giving us the opportunity to learn another language that is fundamental to understanding people.
When you make a certain face, it's like a micro expression, right? You might do this or this or this, right? And when you make it once, nothing happens. But if you make the same face 1,000 times, it's going to leave a mark.
Knowledge is power. So once you learn about, and you can, you go through it, you can also read other people's faces. And I really admire also Agnieszka doing what she does. I knew it, when you put it out there, I knew exactly I want to be part of the course. And it's been really amazing to learn. I mean, even though you might know like little things, really going into the detail is really interesting, and you can just spend time talking about, the form of the lip or the eyes, or where it is centered in the face. I'll definitely have to go back and watch all the replays.
Oh, someone's making me feel creeped out, or, oh, I really like this person, right? But they won't actually be able to tell you why. Whereas once you learn face reading, body reading, once you learn how to label it, you'll be able to see, okay, it's because they have this similar quality to mine, and I can see it in this shape of face or this shape of shoulder.
I think it's really a great course. It really helps to understand how I think, how I feel, and how it reflects in my body. And that is really healing. Also get a better understanding about other people, how they think and feel, and how I can be with them.
Boy, oh boy, that was phenomenal. It helped me tremendously to understand myself, to understand the impulses in myself, and how these impulses manifested on my face, how this old trauma, this suppressed feeling and emotions gave the shape of my face.
Psychosomatic therapy is a study of habitual muscle patterns in your body and habitual movements or shifts in your body that indicate a specific thought pattern that you're experiencing.
I never thought that there was so much information that I could learn about myself and how I could heal myself by just understanding and knowing the things that you've taught us.
As a psychosomatic therapist, when I look at your face, when I look at your body, when I look at your hands or your feet, I'm receiving a lot of information, learning how you have been using your energy, what you've been doing with your energy, how is that energy serving you, or how you're blocking your own energy from getting out and creating the change that you're supposed to be making in the world.
It's also been a wonderful experience as I watched other people in the class heal themselves too. It's given me an entirely different way of looking at people and actually having a different level of understanding and compassion for others. And I'm very appreciative to you. It's been wonderful. Thank you.
About it because it's been so amazing, you know.
I do offer a 15-minute mini session for everybody who comes to my website. There are face reading classes. They will be offered in the mornings and in the evenings or in the afternoons to accommodate different continents and different schedules. But I can only accommodate 8 people per class.
Learning from Agnieszka about the face reading and then applying that to like the characters that you see on movies and also the characters that you see in the news. It's very interesting, like who they choose to represent particular things makes a lot more sense and gives you a lot more insight.
Face reading is a great skill, and we kind of know it on the subliminal level. But now Agnieszka can give you a method to dissect, analyze, and come to conclusion in a dynamic way. Agnieszka's course is so rich, so beautiful, and it's mind-boggling. And it's worth every penny you're gonna pay for it.
Look at other people and see what they might be going through and what they might be thinking. But already I'm noticing that when I look at people, I start to kind of try to pick things up from their face. It's not just random occurrence that what kind of face we have. And I think if people would understand this, then they would also kind of pay more attention to their own needs and wants and what they do in life. So I think this is something we have to spread more, this type of knowledge. So I highly recommend the course for anyone to get into this topic. It's important.
Lo and behold, we have one of the world's experts right in our midst, and that is Agnieszka. And I'm going to tell you, it's absolutely mind-blowing. There's a number of books out there that kind of back this up, one being The Body Keeps the Score, but there is so much information being overlooked right in front of our faces that we should really be on top of. And let me tell you, Agnieszka is the one that can teach us this language and make us so much better. If you're a therapist or a counselor or a coach, a salesperson, a negotiator, a leader, a manager, a supervisor, a hospitality professional, a job seeker, or anyone else that's interested in understanding and communicating better, this is information that is key to being much better at understanding the information that other people are delivering to you, and indeed even the information that you're conveying about yourself to others, as well as understanding what's happening to yourself inside, because there's just so much that you can learn from this. In any case, Agnieszka is one of the best at it. She's got a incredible background in this information that makes her one of the best. And I would suggest that at the very least, you take a look at the website that she's put together. And if you can get to one of her courses, I'd highly recommend you take it. If you're going to be a good human, I think this is probably one of the most important pieces of information.
I cultivated a great benefit from it, and I hope you do too. Thank you.